Is it time for another dream drop already? Man, my wish list is getting really out of hand. Alright gamers, grab a steaming hot can of Coke Zero and join me in unwrapping these games that are releasing the week of June 1st. At the end, I'll let you know which game gets the world-renowned Tricky Tom up nod, my standout for the week. You know, as in down for formal and up for friendly. Yeah, keep an eye out for your standout and plant your flag in the comments. But first, a quick thank you to the sponsor of this episode, Drako, Blood Heist, from Standoff Games. Play as the titular Drako, a vampire cat with heists on the brain. No, not banks, blood banks. See what we did there? Yeah, keep up. Anyway, you'll be hacking security systems, messing with bank bots, and loading up on weapon mods back at your hideout to make yourself the ultimate blood-stealing machine. When you start feeling lonely, grow your own demon sidekicks. I'm talking tenacious garlic, catnip bombs, all kinds of fiery friends. This is what all cats everywhere are actually like. Trust me, I know, I've had cats. Every single run is completely different. This is a roguelike, so not to mess up your day, but you are going to die. Once again, a big thank you to Standoff Games. Use our link to check out the game on Steam. Tell them we sent you. Who's them? I don't know. Maybe your DoorDasher, maybe the cop who's gonna pull you over later, maybe the handsome devil looking back at you in the mirror. Just tell them we sent you. And now, let's kick off with what's dropping June 1st. Arcane Merchant, PC. I think the pivot towards the more mundane elements of fantasy life is pretty neat. In Arcane Merchant, you run your own shop, selling swords, potions, crystals, whatnot. Basically, you're the shopkeeper that the main group of adventurers in your tabletop campaign talk to for like a minute on the way to other cool stuff. Broken lore follow. PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series. Sure, monsters and jump scares are scary, but the real horrors come from our own issues, wouldn't you say? The call is always coming from inside the house. Broken Lore Follow is a first-person narrative that follows Anne, a woman grappling with the same unfortunate things that we all do. Things such as feelings of worthlessness, internalized trauma, and so on. Developer Serafini Productions wanted to be so on the mark that they crafted the game with an actual psychologist. What I'm saying is, this might hit close to home. Sister Ray, PC. No, it's not deja vu. Sister Ray was on last week's drop, but we didn't catch the release date change until it was too late, so here we are. Hopefully we don't see it again, huh? In case you need a refresher, this game is about Ray, a woman struggling to get through everyday life while caring for her sister and managing her crippling addiction. Underchoice, PC. Underchoice puts you in a high-stakes role in a post-apocalyptic wasteland that's definitely not Fallout. The outside world is totally unlivable, and it's your job to balance your community's scarce resources with the better angels of your nature. How many desperate strangers can you bear to turn away? Can they be trusted even? Boy, this list is full of real upbeat escapism, huh? Lost in Art, a miniature realm. PC. Video games are art, but it's nice to come across ones that are designed from the ground up for art enthusiasts. This is a puzzle game adventure set entirely within Eastern masterpieces from around the 17th century. As a side perk, I'm sure you can walk away from your desktop and the game will double as a, great cultured wallpaper generator. Freefall 95, PC. I've been flying my whole life, and ironically, the older I get, the more I'm freaked out by things like turbulence. Boeing lately does not fill me with confidence. Insert whatever they did yesterday here. When that happens, what I should do is play Freefall 95. No, you're not misreading the footage here. This is a game about dodging debris and getting the high score all the way down. Could it help somebody with the fear of flying? Maybe. Only way to find out is to play this next to somebody who is nervous next time you're on a bumpy flight. And now for the games dropping on June 2nd. Hobby Horse, PC. You know those old toys that are just sticks with horse heads on the end of them and you ride them around like a horse? You see them a lot in movies about like the 1920s or something. Apparently, those are called hobby horses. Go figure. Hence the name of the game. Craft your own hobby horse and take it out on various obstacle courses. Honestly, this might be the most wholesome game I've seen on this list. Papa's Mocharia Deluxe, PC. This one is a deluxe reimagining with updated mouse controls and widescreen support. I gotta say, It's ironic that relaxing, low-key games center around coffee shops, arguably one of the more hectic places to work in real life. But yeah, as you can guess, you'll be brewing different drinks for a lineup of different kinds of patrons. And there's also a food truck to manage. PROHIBEAST, PC. There is a genre of game called doesn't need anthropomorphic animals, but they do help. And this is one of them. You play as an animal version of Elliot Ness. Mind you, he's a real law enforcement figure from the 1930s who wrote The Untouchables. Take down Al Capone's criminal organization in this stealth tactics entry. And now the game's dropping on June 4th. Goals: PC, PS5, PS4, Xbox Series, Xbox One, and Mac. This is a free-to-play competitive soccer title that focuses on being super fast and responsive. Basically, if real soccer is too slow for you, then this might be the 2 shots you need in your coffee. Modern Warships. PC, Mac, and mobile. Every young man comes to a point in his life where he has to choose between one of 3 things to— you know what? I did that bit already. Well, this one's about the Navy. It's an arcade battle simulator with various ships to choose from and strategies to unravel. Snacktorio. PC, Mac, and Linux. It's funny, when confronted with giant monsters threatening to consume the world and everything in it, I've never seen a movie or book where the humans just choose to keep them fed. Snacktorio puts you in that situation, creating a massive network of conveyor belts to keep the monsters at bay while you find out what their deal is. CALX. PC, PS5, Xbox Series, and Switch. There is something mesmerizing about traversing ancient alien ruins, as CALX has you doing. Master traversal and combat while taking in the desolate wonders of your surroundings as you dig deeper into the mystery of what happened to this fallen civilization. The 7th Guest Remake. PC, PS5, Xbox Series, and Switch. The 7th Guest was a game from 1993 and probably lives in the minds of many of you as that one kinda creepy game that your friend's cousin played for you on a sleepover that one time. Well, the remake brings things back around, rejuvenated for modern hardware. If you find yourself saying, they don't make them like they used to, after every summer showcase, this one might be for you. There's nothing down there. PC. This game is to thalassophobia sufferers as Freefall 95 is to those afraid of flying and dying. Take your personal submersible and descend into the dark, watery depths of a sinkhole hiding more than you bargained for. Oh, it's a horror exploration game, in case that wasn't clear. It's short, but potent, without so much as a save system. It's meant to be finished in one sitting. The Quiet Things. PC, Xbox Series, and Switch. We're trading one sort of trauma for another. The Quiet Things follows a young girl named Alice in the early 2000s and has you piecing together her tragic story. It's an autobiographical story, with inspiration taken from the developer's real-life diary entries and police accounts. That tells me we should probably expect a narrative journey full of heavy themes that we can all stand to witness. The Brewline. PC. And we'll probably need some good booze after. Build up your underground bootlegging empire while you're at it too. It leans into management sim territory, but it's also story-driven. Yeah, while managing your distillery operations, you'll also uncover the truth behind your brother's arrest. Pronoun Palace. PC, Mac, and Linux. What do you get when you mix something like Boggle with, I don't know, dystopian authoritarianism? Something like this. The government has taken everyone's pronouns and you've got to get them back. It promises to be a word game with wit and humor. Swan Song. PC. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, which is true. I would add that music is worth countless words. Swan Song looks to be an emotional puzzle game set inside a magical music box, and as you play, you'll complete the song and unravel a touching narrative. Pro Cycling Manager 26, PC. My understanding of what realistic management sims can be about continues to grow with this one. Take the reins of a professional cycling team and lead them to glory. Does Lance Armstrong come with a steroids perk? I don't know, find out, but it's your team, you can do whatever you want. Witches Apocalyptic Journey, PC and Mac. This roguelike deck builder puts you in control of a group of witches staring down world-ending events. Use various resources to customize your cards and plan out your witch's time. This one promises multiple endings, so you can mix and match all you want. And finally, these are the releases for June 5th. Gothic 1 Remake. PC, PS5, and Xbox Series. If you weren't around in like 2001, which is becoming frighteningly common these days, then Gothic is part of video game RPG's sacred texts. Like The Witcher took from it. It became a touchstone for many artists over the years. Along with quality of life improvements and a hefty graphical facelift, expect the fundamentals. A handcrafted open world and dynamic reactivity. Airport security sucks. PC. If you flew at all a few months ago in the US during the Homeland Security shutdown, then it's a fact that you said these words out loud to nobody in particular. Airport security sucks. This looks to actually be a pretty fun time to play with a good group. One of you is a TSA agent, and everyone else needs to sneak contraband past you. Contraband that is funner than normal. Astral Lords. PC. Quick, what's the most stressful thing you can do in the middle of a bullet hell? That's right, base management. As it so happens, that's the name of the game here. Drop into an alien sector that you don't belong in and set up shop like you own the place. All while dodging more fire than me when I'm in the middle of any given room and say, unprompted, people who call their pets fur babies should not be allowed to drive. And that's it. Painless like a trip to the dentist. Freefall 95 gets the Tricky Tom up nod this week, in large part because I really want to bust it out next time a nervous flyer tries to make conversation with me. As always, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and check out our Patreon. See what we can do for you while you're being a good person. See you next time, same place.